Hi there, it's Emma from Emma's Cards and Paper Crafts. Today we are going to be making a little bit of a fun project. I'm off to the DDM meetup in Ilminster tomorrow, and I've left it rather last minute to make this video, and I'm going to be making my name badge. As soon as I seen these dies come up in the new catalogue, I had to get them. So we are using the giant alphabet letters today, so that's the party alphabet dies, and also we're going to be using the party banner dies. So I've already die cut and got everything off to one side. So we've got the, let me count what size flags we've used for this. So I didn't want them to be crazy huge, so we've used, if we count it from the outside inwards, we've used 7 and 8. So yeah, the 7th and 8th smallest. I can put those back on there now because I've finished doing my die cutting, so they can go back on there nicely. And I felt like these were a good size for my letters to sit inside. So I've got my letters here, and I've got my backgrounds, and we're using the what's the name of the paper again? This one, Unbounded Beauty DSP. So even though the a lot of the suite is being discontinued and is now on the last chance list, the designer series paper seems to not be on clearance or last chance and seems to be staying a little bit longer. So I thought I'd use that one, and plus I'm very much a pink person. Up until today I did have lovely pink nails, but they just finally gave up on me. I'd had them on for well over a month. So we're going to start assembling this. So we've got the background, then we've got a layer, and then we're going to have a letter in the middle, like so. I thought that it was quite a good size. You can still see quite a lot of the pattern. So let's get to assembling these. I'm going to take these, turn these over, and one at a time I'm going to use my glue roller, my stamp and seal, to glue these together. Now I want these to be quite firmly stuck. It's not turning properly on me. There we go. That's better. See how it leaves quite a nice sized edge around there, like so. So I'm going to do the other 3 of these quickly. Just going to line them all up, glue them all, then stick them all when my glue likes to play ball. Last one. So I have the basic kind of idea in my head for these, but I'm not 100% on it yet. Like so, this next one, and then the next one, and then the last one. So in case you didn't know, I am actually presenting a project at the DDM meeting tomorrow, which I'm very excited about. I'm actually going to use wet glue to stick these on. The E must go up that way. It looks a bit strange up that way, but that's the way it's die cut out, because I can feel my ridge on the back. But still, it looks a little bit weird that way as well. I don't know why they didn't just put that bit in the middle. It must be just a funny font. Right, let's find a glue. So yeah, I'm presenting a project tomorrow, which I'm excited about. I still haven't packed anything. I've got my swaps made. So yeah, I'm excited. Excited to meet lots of new people as well, because I don't think there's anybody that I've ever met before coming, which again is nice as well, to meet new people. But yeah, let's keep going with these. Trying to feel them for the edge so I can tell which way up they go. Don't want any backwards letters and them looking a bit strange. Like so. I should put my finger in the glue, didn't I? Of course I did. There we go, there's that. I'm just going to give them a few minutes to dry before we do anything else to those at the moment. So with these dies you do get circle dies to be able to punch your holes to put string through, but because I've got 2 layers on my flags and I'm not sure that it's going to be able to cut through both layers on my die cutting machine, because my die cutting machine's a little bit past it. It's been fixed and fixed and fixed so many times, and I really need to buy a new one. But it seems to be still going on at the moment, and until it's not going on anymore, I'm not going to replace it yet. So I've actually got, where did I put it? Had it right in front of me just a minute ago. Got my hole punch out, and I put it down right next to me. Here we go, right next to me, and we're going to use that to punch the holes instead. So we're going to use one at a time. I've taken the bottom part off so I can see exactly where I'm punching. So I want to aim sort of like in the corner, kind of centrally in the corner. It looks kind of good to me. No, we don't want to do it around that way because we'll end up cutting that bit as well. Okay, kind of even, but it's just too wide for me to do it like so. So it's one at a time. And I'm yet to find some. I've got some different ribbons here I could put it on. Probably going to put it on my silver ribbon, I think. But yeah, so I did secretly ask in the group chat anonymously if there was a maximum size that our name badges to be able to qualify for the name badge competition, and they said there was no maximum size or no minimum size they had to be. So I was like, let's go big, let's go crazy. So hang on, where's my stubby topper there? There we go. Let's pop that out of the way and let's get some sparkles. So these are very, very perfect gems. They're Strawberry Slush and Pretty in Pink, and we use Strawberry Slush and Pretty in Pink. So I thought we'd go for a mixture of both the pinks on there. I'm going to go for the magic 3 on each one, I think. But we'll mix it up. We'll go like a couple of each colour and size. So I'm going to put some. There we go. Actually, I'm going to move that one around a little bit. Just looks a little bit too close. There we go, move it there. And then the next one, I'm going to go with a big Pretty in Pink up here. and then a little strawberry slush there, and then a little pretty in pink there. And then we're going to do swap the colours again. Like so. And the last one. Apparently I really annoy people when I go from the centre of the sheet. I've been told that it's annoying. I just find it easier to pick them up from the centre rather than try and bend the side of it to start with. So that is all of our sparkles on. And now we need to find some ribbon, because I don't think I have any suitable coloured string or twine. Oh, I do actually. I have strawberry slush, I think it is, that came as part of the pack your bags thing. So we've got the strawberry slush twine here. So that's what we're going to use, because I don't really want to use my ribbon. And I don't use twine all that much. But I've got to find the end of this somehow. I don't know why they don't just leave the end. Oh, I did it. I don't, normally they, why don't they just leave the end at this side and then leave it for, stick it down with a bit of tape or something. Right, so I'm probably going to take about 2 meters worth. Yeah, probably about 2 meters. It's possibly a little bit more than 2 meters. But I want to make it so it goes like sash style. So we're going to go in and out. These out the way. Then I've got a bit more room to work with. Even without nails, it's that close to the table, I couldn't pick it up. There we go. So that's that. And let's find the other end of my string. Know me, I've possibly made this way too long. But I'll figure that out once I've tried it on. I might not tie it completely. I might just tie it with a little loop so I can undo it if it's way too long and adjust. So there we go. I'm not sure how well you can see that. Let's push them a little bit closer together. I will be adding a picture of me wearing it on the day as well, so I can't wait for tomorrow, and I hope you all tune in to see all of my swaps and things. So I've made swaps to take with me, fingers crossed lots of the other ladies have as well, and I've got something to show you when I get back. I'll do that in an extra little video. That won't be one of my normal weekly videos, just because I like to try and keep my projects as my weekly videos, and then anything extra will be an extra video. I seem to have been trying to manage my time a little bit better recently, getting videos out on time, just by sticking with the 1 video a week. 2 was just getting too much for me before. So I hope you've enjoyed helping me make my name badge for tomorrow, even though it's not really much of a name badge. It's a little twist on the words of name badge, but it's got my name on it and I can wear it, so I'm sure it's fine. And I look forward to seeing you again next week. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.